Yeah, I just wanted to show you a little handgun collection I've got today. First up is a Ruger Mark II 22 caliber. Great little gun. A lot of fun to shoot. 22 caliber, pretty cheap. Biggest difference between the Mark II and the Mark III is that I can discern anyway is the magazine release on the bottom of the Mark II. The Mark III has it up here on the handle. But it's a great gun. Love to shoot it. Next up is probably one of my favorite guns in my whole collection, and that's a model 1903, Smith & Wesson model 1903 hand ejector. It's a wonderful gun to shoot. Very accurate. They've done some trigger work on it. Use it double action only, because if you cock the hammer back, you can actually trip the thing off just by pushing on the hammer. So they've got a real hair trigger on this thing. I've had it probably 15 years, and the old gentleman that had it before me really modified it up. But this was used by police departments at, early in the 20th century anyway. New York City Police Department had 32 caliber Smith & Wesson longs as their standard carry gun. Next up is another 32 caliber. This is a H&R model 632. When I bought it, it had horrible busted grips on it, and these grips are actually Smith & Wesson grips that I just got. They actually fit the gun, so they're on here, but I'm on the lookout for a pair of H&R grips. Kind of a yellowish bone color was what originally came on this. So I'd like to replace it eventually. One thing about this gun, and it's a great gun, I love carrying it in the truck, it doesn't have a swing out cylinder. To reload, you actually have to take the cylinder out. That could get a little hairy if you were in a fast reload situation, but I don't think I'd be carrying this really for defense anyway. For defense, I've got a little Kel-Tec P380, 380 caliber. Very thin, very light. Hold 6 shots plus 1 in the chamber if you prefer. Got this little holster that's sort of like a wallet, doesn't print in your back pocket, and you can carry this thing all day long. Very comfortable. You don't even know it's back there any more than you would know your wallet's back there when you carry it. So really a great gun for everyday carry. It has absolutely no sights on it, and it's horrible for target practice. Can't hit the broadside of a barn, but for its intended purpose, a very, very nice little gun. Very reliable. It doesn't jam. Don't know what you've heard about Kel-Tecs, but they're great guns, made very well. Next up are my 9s. This first one is a Rinko, which is a Chinese company. This is a Chinese knockoff of the Russian Tokarov. This one is in 9mm instead of the original 7.62 by 23, whatever that cartridge is. A little bottleneck pistol cartridge. This has been modified for 9mm, which I prefer. They had to put this external safety on here to get it past the import laws, and it's actually a little different because unlike a normal safety, you push it back to take it off safety, and push it forward, put it on safety. It's a great utility gun, practically indestructible, never misfires. It's accurate for the sights. The sights are horrible. They're little tiny combat sights, non-adjustable, and my old eyes have a little hard time kind of picking up the target sometimes to these tiny little things, but a really great gun. Next up's a little nicer 9, although I did find some rust on the barrel today. I've had it out in a truck and didn't realize this rust was on there, but this is a Smith & Wesson model 39-2, 9mm, Just a great gun to shoot, very accurate. It's got pretty nice sights on it, the nice wood grips I like. Really great gun. Came with a spare mag. Just holds 8 shots plus one in the chamber. It's a single stack mag. 9mm is really, the more I shoot that caliber, the more I enjoy it. Just a lot of power and minimal recoil. The guns are great to shoot. This is an old Smith & Wesson Model 38, and don't laugh, it's got these horrible mother of pearl grips on it, and the finish is horrible. That's a butt ugly gun, but it's a nice old gun. These grips are horrible to look at, but they're very comfortable, and I'll probably leave them on there. Finish is gone on this gun. It's got some missing pieces. I got the little crown or cap here on the ejector rod is missing, but it still works fine. I keep it loaded with rat shot takedown on my farm, and just keep in case other snakes or whatever about. But one thing about it, it's got a 5-digit serial number, which I think makes it pretty old. I need to look up and see the date of manufacture, but it's just 5 digits, so I think it's a pretty old gun. One of the main reasons I bought it, but great old Smith & Wesson right there. Next up is another one of my faves. This is a Smith & Wesson Model 645, 45 caliber. It's a second generation, I believe, automatic by Smith & Wesson, and nice, big, sturdy stainless steel frame. You get minimal recoil out of that big 45 auto caliber. It does have a 10-round aftermarket mag in here that you may or may not like. Looks a little better with the original mag in there, I believe. But this thing is a joy to shoot. Got nice sights, a good old my old eyes. Really enjoy it. And last but not least, I've got the big Ruger new model Super Blackhawk, stainless steel, 7.5 inch barrel. This is a single shot. You have to cock the hammer each time you want to fire it. Packmere grips. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but very comfortable grips. Great sights, very accurate, fun to shoot. It's heavy, so that big 44 mag cartridge, you know, is going to give you some recoil, but with this big heavy frame, it absorbs a lot of it. The thing I love about this gun is just the craftsmanship. I mean, it's just a quality gun. Just listening to it, everything is just smooth as smooth as silk. Excuse me, lost my voice. Smooth as silk, and just incredible workmanship on it. But hope you enjoyed my little collection, and maybe next time up I'll put my long guns on there.